You should look at where you slipped, not where you fell. Have you ever heard the saying, you should look at where you slipped, not where you fell? This powerful piece of wisdom comes from an African proverb, and it holds a profound lesson about how we deal with our mistakes and setbacks. It's so easy to get caught up in the pain and embarrassment of a fall, right? We focus on the big, dramatic moment of failure, the point where everything went wrong. We might replay it in our minds, feeling the sting of defeat over and over again. We see the scraped knee, the broken project, the ended relationship, the place where we ultimately landed. But the proverb urges us to shift our perspective. It tells us that the real lesson isn't in the fall itself, but in the slip that caused it. The fall is just the outcome, the consequence. The slip is the cause, the root of the problem. Think about it. If you literally slip on a wet floor, you don't just stare at the spot where you ended up on the ground. To prevent it from happening again, you look for the puddle of water, the banana peel, the slippery tile, the thing that made you lose your footing in the first place. This applies to every aspect of our lives. Maybe you failed an exam. Instead of just focusing on the bad grade, the fall, look at where you slipped. Did you not study enough? Did you misunderstand a key concept? Were you distracted? Pinpointing that slip is where the real learning happens. It's the difference between saying I'm a failure and saying, next time, I need to manage my time better. One is a dead end. The other is a roadmap for improvement. The same goes for relationships. If a friendship or partnership ends, it's tempting to dwell on the final argument, the breakup, the fall. But the proverb encourages us to look for the slips. Were there small misunderstandings that were never addressed? Did communication start to break down long before the end? Were there little moments of neglect that added up over time? Identifying these slips allows us to grow and bring more awareness into our future connections. It's about taking responsibility not for the fall, but for understanding the path that led to it. This shift from focusing on the fall to analyzing the slip is transformative. It moves us from a state of victimhood to a position of power. When we only see the fall, we feel helpless, like life just happened to us. But when we look for the slip, we become detectives in our own lives, searching for clues that will help us build a better, more stable future. It's about being proactive, not reactive. It's about learning from our journey, not just crying over the destination. So the next time you stumble, remember this wise African proverb. Don't just fixate on where you landed. Take a deep breath, get back up, and take a good hard look at where you slipped. That's where your greatest opportunity for growth lies. Thanks so much